Hey everyone, Daniel here, back from the dead playing a bit of Dark Souls 2. So, just created my character here. This is Sally, named after my dog. And we're just going to get right into it. And I've just created a character, just get the little start bit in case anybody wants to play it themselves. Don't want to miss the start for them, or spoil the shots there. So for anybody who doesn't know, Dark Souls 2 is obviously a sequel to Dark Souls, which the original Dark Souls is about a sequel to Demon Souls. If you ever played that on PlayStation 3? Not really a sequel, but it's a spiritual successor sort of thing. And they are hardcore role-playing games, hardcore RPGs, and hardcore, and most, what would you say, very obvious sense, since these games are pretty hard. You die pretty easy and the enemies hit pretty hard. But this is a little starting area, but these guys just go down in a couple of hits. I just won't spend too much time farting about here because I've already completed the game once, so I kinda know what's happening. So we're just gonna go up here and unlock a useful character. That's the guy. Yeah. You kill this guy. So for this playthrough, I'm gonna just play it sort of medium armor, sword and shield sort of kind of character. Medium armor, in my opinion, is probably the best way to go with Dark Souls 2. Just because there's some different mechanics from the previous Dark Souls, which kind of favoured heavy armor, I would say. But there we go. This is the character I was trying to unlock.
You, give us food. Yes, you, give us Silky.
Yeah. That just happened. So you give these characters little weird things, like little stones and stuff, and they give you pretty good stuff back for it. Well, pretty useful stuff sometimes.
You, yes.
Well, I just picked up Dragon Bone there. That can be used to upgrade special weapons. So it's pretty useful stuff. Pretty rare stuff to give you. Yeah, and another precious like gem thing there.
Yes, you.
Yeah, pretty good for upgrade items. You have noticed my bone kind of looks like a guy a wee bit, but it's pretty hard to make a normal person in Dark Souls, so they usually end up kind of turning out like mutants. Yeah, in this game you can two-hand your sword. Well, you can two-hand any weapon, or one-hand it, but obviously two-hand, it has a different moveset usually, and you do more damage, but then you can't defend as easy. You can still defend with sword two-handed, but it's really not very good. This is the hub bit, the hub sort of area. This is where you come back to level up and stuff, and it's a kind of safe haven. There's only a couple of enemies, which are kind of, aren't really enemies, they're just kind of like instances sort of thing that you have to fight something here. So there's no really enemies, this is just kind of hub bit to travel away to the main areas of the map. The binoculars, very useful. So this is the main bonfire. The bonfire acts as like checkpoints in the game, if you're not played. So, light a bonfire, and if you die, you come back to the bonfire that you last rested at, or if you activate a bonfire, you reset at that bonfire, even if you didn't rest at it. Only if you won though.
Are you, or merely a pawn of fate, bearer of the curse? I will remain by your side. Take this with you. Go on and see the king. He who made Danvmck what it once was, King Vendrin. Bearer for misery, you will never meet the king.
Right. So I'm not going to do too much of story, like listening to people talking and stuff. You can do that yourself if you play it. The story doesn't really make much sense, so it doesn't really matter. The story's kind of all over the place.
Bear, see, lest.
Let's see, how much souls do you need to level up? 900. Yeah, so if you don't know, souls act as money and XP in this game. So you can spend souls in armor, equipment, upgrading different things or buying things. Or you can use it to level up. But if you die, you lose all your souls in the last place you died at, so you have to go back and reclaim them and if you die without reclaiming them, you lose them. So it's pretty harsh. There's no multiple drops. There's only one. Hey man.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. Oh, sorry, I could really use.
Yeah, can't afford it. This armor's pretty decent.
Well,
Anyway, so I can probably stick with this for a while until I get something better. Probably try and pick up the soldier set after that guy after a while. I think I have to complete this first area to get that though, so I'll stick with this armor. Let's see, where will I go? Where will I go? Actually, I need to get a secret item before I head anywhere. Yep, naked guy. Thank you. So you get these bottles, Estus flask, and they're like pretty good health things, and they recharge every time you sit at a bonfire. These life gems down the bottom left there, they kind of recharge loads of health, but really slowly, and you can only use them once. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? What the hell? Yeah. So you collect them and they're just kind of like health potions. But you can upgrade your flask with like different items and stuff. So like to get more of them or make them stronger. So that's pretty useful. Oh, do I talk to her? Right, so I'll head to the starting area. There's almost two starting areas, but this one's better to start at. Just a bit easier. And you can get better weapons. There's a secret weapon you can get here, it's pretty good. Rusted coin. Totally useless. Okay. Now these are messages for players, if you don't know. They can leave you like hints and stuff, or just totally lead you in a wild goose chase, or get you killed. So they're really sometimes it's just pointless listening to them, but that's pretty good mechanic. Come on, let me go. As you saw, I picked up a human effigy. There's two forms of this game. If you die, you become undead, and you have less health. Your health is just your max health, but if you become back human again, you use one of them to become human again, and then you get your full health bar back. But if you're undead, you can't get other people to help you, like other players. You can't summon them. So usually it helps to keep them until you reach a boss, because it doesn't really matter as much if you're undead when you're fighting just normal NPCs. They obviously don't really have much health. Stab or slash. Got a little summon thing since I'm not undead. I can summon somebody, this person to help me. Whoever the hell he is. Bonfire. So I'll respawn at that bonfire if I die up ahead, even though I didn't rest it, because it's a new bonfire that I just lit. These guys are super easy because that is the full basic start now, so these guys just fall over a couple of hits. But they can still kill you though, but they're pretty slow and stuff, so there's not much chance of that. Like I said, I played this before, so I kind of know where people are hiding about and stuff. Up the ladder, come on. Right. If you see that big knight guy sitting down, he's pretty hard to kill, but he's got a really good weapon for the starting of the game. But I think I'll play it safe and... Whoa, crap. maybe not go for him this time. Feel like these guys are just because obviously you're pretty crap at stat. You don't have that much stats. So these guys can actually kill you pretty quickly if you let them. That arrow guy's somewhere. I don't know where he is. Up there. Yeah, so I think I'll leave the big knight guy just now. Or I could kill him because I can either get he drops a lightning sword, and the secret sword is a fire sword. So I might try and kill him. Don't stab me. Yeah, because it is really good. Like I say, I won't mess about that much in this let's play. Otherwise, just spend loads of time farting about looking for stuff, but I'll get all the good important items. Oh, damn arrow, guys. Jump. Oh, just made it. Short sword. Nah, it's not just my sword. I can't even use it. How can you use this big broadsword but you can't use a little short sword? How does that make sense? I know it's dexterity, but in reality that doesn't make sense. Yeah, your weapons and armor and stuff. Well, I think it's only your weapon, your shield that has durability. Actually, your armor does as well, but that doesn't really go down. So if you don't get to a bonfire and like recharge sort of, it can break, and then you have to pay for it to be fixed again. It's kind of a pain in the neck, but I always have a backup weapon. That's what I always do. Yeah, I wonder if this guy's dead. No, he's not. Tempted to try and go for this big guy. Yeah, let's go for it. Run away, run away, run away. This guy's really tricky because he does this weird backhanded swing or something. Like when you put your shield down when you're standing behind him. It's like got crazy damage and range. Like that right there. I can like chop you in half in like 2 hits. Grab. Ah, but if you do the backstab, you can't really do much. Okay, I'm forgetting. Run away. I've got like medium armor on, so that shouldn't be too bad. And some of your characters have been doing sort of light armor playthrough, so I'm kind of a bit wary. Oh crap, this guy's gonna kill me. Oh crap. Right, go away. Go away. I have to hide behind this tree. Hide, run away. Damn it, he usually gets stuck. Well, this is good. Oh, there we go. I should be able to do it now. Roll, 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 roll. Yeah, rolling's a big part of this game, I would say. Compared to the Demon Souls and Dark Souls, rolling is almost necessary to kill anybody in this game, really. Oh, wow. Look at his health, he had like no health left. Ridiculous. Right, so that's my first death. So it's pretty hard to kill at this stage of the game, so look. I'm a horrible zombie now. Zombie woman. Right, so I think I'll give this guy another go, yeah. I have to kill this guy. He's killed me once, I won't let him do it again.